Well, Australia's energy market operator has been forced to intervene, enough weather forecasts today, it's in my head, has been forced to intervene in East Coast operations for the second time in as many months. AEMO triggered a gas supply guarantee that orders Queensland to send gas to New South Wales that frees up gas for Victoria's power generation. Joining us live now is the CEO of the Australian Energy Council, Sarah McNamara. Sarah, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. So was this intervention warranted, in your view?
Look, absolutely. We are now in the next chapter of what's been a really tight and quite stressful supply situation across southeast Australia through winter. And because of projected really low gas reserves in Victoria, the market operator has triggered a gas supply mechanism, which is an agreement made with industry some years ago, designed for just this kind of situation. And as you correctly stated before I came on air, it's designed to ensure flows of gas start coming down from Queensland to help out in a tight supply situation in Victoria.
So gas reserves at Iona, that's now at its lowest levels on record. Is there enough supply for Victoria?
I think what's happening now with the market operator is very much a behind-the-scenes wholesale market issue. It's not a situation that we're currently anticipating will impact consumers through winter, but there's no doubt that it is a fragile and difficult supply environment due to a whole range of factors that have been in place in the Australian market for a couple of months now. We're impacted by Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, and that in turn has impacted global gas prices and availability. And we're impacted domestically, both by the fact that we've got a really cold winter snap happening at the moment, and we've got some unexpected coal plant outages that are ongoing. And that puts additional pressure on gas demand during a time when we're just not seeing a lot of renewable generation.
The Victorian government has laid the blame at New South Wales and Queensland for being greedy. Is that a fair assessment?
I'm not sure what those comments might be based on. Everything we're seeing occurring in the market at the moment is a function of the way the market rules work. Both the market operator and the federal minister have been very regularly acknowledging that the industry is doing all it can to work with the market operator to make sure we get through winter in this tight supply situation without adversely affecting customers.
So is the national energy market, is it at the moment, despite some disruption is it working as it should?
Well, to be honest, it is. It's definitely under a lot of stress. But really, everything that we've seen happen through winter, there have been rules that have been able to be applied to support the market to continue to deliver enough supply for customers. What we do want to do, though, after winter is have a look at those rules and see whether some reforms might be warranted to make the situation perhaps a little less stressful for the market operator in the future.
Such as?
Well, for example, the way price caps work in the market can be problematic. We have a price cap in the gas market at the moment of $40 a gigajoule. That was automatically triggered after 7 days of cumulatively really high prices. But the problem is when you apply a price cap, you start distorting market signals because high prices in the market are usually a sign for more supply to be provided into that part of the market, and you're suppressing that with an automatically applied price cap. So we might need to have a look at those sorts of mechanisms and see if they're fit for purpose moving forward. In case we face similar kind of challenges next winter as well.
How long until things normalise?
Well, we think it'll be probably pretty tight in the market through the rest of winter. We are in better shape than we were a few weeks ago, and that's largely because a fair few coal units that were offline have now come back online. But really, during winter, we tend not to see solar and wind help us out as much as we'd like them to. So it's not going to be until the weather gets warmer and wind and solar pick up that we'll see better stabilisation. So through till the end of September, we think it'll be reasonably tight. But again, these issues are wholesale market issues. They're not likely to be felt by customers, particularly households and small businesses. And the market operators working really hard with all of us in industry to make sure we keep enough supply online.
That's Sarah McNamara there, the CEO of the Australian Energy Council. Appreciate your time. Thank you.